guys, so I'm here to give you a Love Island season 2 review from a former Islander. So I'm about to get straight up in this because I was writing my notes. It's too much to talk about. When they first like showed the cast and all the faces and everything like that, I was like, where was this season 1? A lot of the guys that they put, literally that is what I describe, and producers like, what is your type? What do you like? What is your thing? A lot of them appeared this season. It was 3 in the original lineup. I was like, what's going on? Where was it? I was seeing Caesars. I was seeing number 4 haircuts. I was seeing little hoops, and when they got a little hoop, they gonna take you for a loop. Off rip, I'm not gonna lie to you, who my first choice was, just looks alone, you're just like, yo, yo. If I could couple up with somebody who I couple up with, I would have coupled up with Jeremiah first. I did, however, notice, I'm not gonna lie, I did, however, notice before we even go into the seats and his thing, it was like, oh, I like girls with the wagons, or however the accent is, but I like the accent. I'm looking like, sir, not everybody can walk around with a dump truck. So just get up in this 4-door car and just ride, just chill, put the music on. And then when he was like, oh, look, I like short girls, I was like, put my legs on his head, now he little tall with. But then now we're going into the episode. He came out, and my good sis, I'm Team Justine, just because a lot of people hit me up for advice about the casting and how to go about that. You know, people like, oh, what do you do? And she was one of the people I spoke to, so especially when I saw she made it, I was like, well, there you go, there you go. Like, I'm clapping, I'm like, Team Justine. So when she stepped up, and I'm like, if anybody is gonna get the guy that I wanted to step up for, that I unfortunately couldn't step up for because I was in the comfort of my home and not an Islander again, it would be good sis. And good sis steps forward, and I'm like, get him, Justine. Drip, drop, drip, drippity, drop. And then this man at that point is kind of like, get out the vehicle, get out the car. Like nobody else stepped forward for him. It was like crickets. And then she stepped forward, and then like he picked somebody who wasn't even picking, like, wanting him. But I mean, it's his prerogative, he can do whatever he wants to. And the thing, 2 step forward, it could hit your ego a little bit, like, yo, I would hate to be put in that situation. Thankfully I wasn't put in that situation. However, I felt for her, because I was like, dad, like, that must suck. That sucks worse than not, like, coming out with nobody stepping forward, period. That's all I'm gonna say. So to me, when I was like, dang, I hope she doesn't like let that get to her. Also, like, there's mad other options in here. You don't know what people, they might be like, yo, we wait for her. So I was super excited. I was like, okay, it didn't work out with him, whatever. And the other options started coming out. Trey comes out, and I really was thinking, I was like, yo, hold up, now wait a minute, hold up there. But it was funny, you know, when she was like, I don't know, I didn't step forward because, like, his eyes, he has dangerous eyes. I was like, sis, jump into traffic, quick, be the chicken, cross the road. But I'm glad she didn't cross the road. I'm glad she didn't jump into traffic, because, oh no, 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 no. He did say he was a player though. He did. He literally, they was like, people think I'm a player, and they're correct. I think he said that, and I was like, wow. Well, there's your answer. Yeah, and as you see, like, through the show, I'm like, probably would have been a, I'm glad she didn't pick him. But also, there's, you know, Twitter was also doing their investigations as this was going on, so I'm looking at my phone like, oh, which I'm not gonna get into. That you could leave for Twitter, but I'm just saying. It was also interesting to me too that, like, the girls weren't stepping forward like that. I don't know, maybe that says something about me, but I was looking like, the way these options is looking, I would have stepped forward. Like, I don't feel like I stepped forward. They had some, I'm sorry, if Johnny popped out in one of those first rows, I would have been like, I would have juked forward. But you know, see, every time I just get excited, it's just like, which we're gonna get into. When he left, like when she was left on her own, the first thought that I had was, when you get coupled up with somebody else, because I was thinking somebody was gonna come and like swoop and say, like, I really was hoping somebody was gonna come through and just be like, Justine. And I was like, if that happens, sis, don't let let up, don't get off the leash. When you get the chance to, address that. My thing was, if ever the opportunity came back around, he'd be like, I was just thinking dead that right there. Don't let anybody walk around making people think that it's sweet when it's not. Let him know you are not at all an option and will not ever be an option. When they posed the stop and they're like, he looked like I look foolish. And he did, because you really, like, you did that whole move. You had homegirl sitting there looking crazy. Not even looking crazy, because I wouldn't say she looked crazy, but you juked at somebody a little bit, at their little string. So you juked at her string, went to somebody, that somebody got took. You then didn't even stand. You sat on the side in a pool, all sad and lonely, as other guys came through to get those other options. And then afterwards, you still landed up mad uncomfortable right where you tried to like dip off on first. And I just was hoping she'd keep that in her brain and be like, first chance I get, I'm out, I'm skating. But she didn't. Yes, this is coming from the, can we talk? Like, quick sum up, if you have not known, I've definitely grown since then. And also just in general, like, I'm just more aware of, more confident and comfortable in myself. I was already confident. Don't get it twisted. But I mean in a sense of like being more aware relationally, because the difference between confident in yourself, but also it is a vulnerable part when you add relationships to it. Now you're gonna get into a different side of yourself, and I think I was able to, as life happens, and develop as a person in that aspect where I very operate and maneuver differently in my relationships and stuff like that. But I was looking like, sis, maybe the old me would be there like, yeah, let's see where this goes. But the new me is like, sir, please don't think I didn't just miss what just happened there. So just know you're one girl short, because I ain't the one. Straight up. I felt like a deadbeat dad that was seeing a child like going down the wrong path, and I'm looking like, baby girl, don't be like me. Don't be like me. I've been there, I've done that, and if I could do it over different, I'm telling you, it would be very interesting. But I'm just saying, don't be like me. Don't get these chances. Don't be looking for no week of work. It ain't nothing to work. You got 4 weeks, boo. Ain't nothing to work on. So she sat there and she was just like, yeah, we'll see where this goes. And you could see his reaction. He was kind of like, yeah. When he did that, I was like, I think I know where this is going. So run. That's what I was like. I was like, run. When he says, we'll see how it goes, trust me, we'll see how it goes means it's going nowhere. And last time I told you, if he got that hoop, he finna take you for a loop. Like I said, if he got a hoop, he gonna take you for a loop. Drop that in the comments. If he got a hoop, he gonna take you for a loop. And that is exactly what is about to happen. Now, one of the moments that made my chest go, no lie, is when Johnny looking like freaking Johnny Bravo in that came out, and they had the music playing there like, boom, what a man, 22 at that. Baby, I'm 22 too, so I was like, baby, I don't see no 22-year-olds looking like you. They ain't look like that in my school. But bow, what a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. I was like, and he was in slow motion, and I was like, and the way they shot, it was like the cinematography, it was perfect. The music, the fact that he came out, they did abs and a little tat, and I was like, oh, danger. And then they showed the fade. I was like, not the fade, the fade, my freeze, bro. I was like, whoo. I was feeling it, all of it. His walking, like, that was fire. Them boys was shaking. I would have been shaking shit. I would have sat next to my guy like, I might be back. I don't know. Let's see where his head is at. Like, you could tell though, all the girls wanted to be took. When he stepped out, they were like, he could take me. Like, they all had the look of please in their eyes. I saw in his thing, he was just like, oh, like, I want to treat a woman like a queen, and like I want to mend her heart. I was like, be a damsel in distress up in that villa. Play if you want to. You ever seen SpongeBob when he's like, come closer, I need. He's like, what do you need? And I'm like, I need Johnny. Like, I would have done that as I rub abs. I need Johnny, heal me. But we are going to go past looks. Now we're going to actions and things that I'm seeing and I'm witnessing that I'm like, I heard the conversation of real personality like about 2 minutes, like too early into the conversations. They were like, but you've got a real personality. I was like, y'all don't even know each other yet. Also, I'm aware though that they only show you 1 hour of 24-hour day, so many more conversations could have had. But I'm also gonna say this, as somebody who was in that position, you don't know personalities yet. Day one, you meet representatives, and the worst part is you're meeting the representatives, and but also it's like this is a high situation, because also you know you gotta go home. You know there's like that where people, like, I'm gonna be real with you, I was being myself, and actually I used to say to a fault, and it wasn't to a fault. I stopped listening to my own intuition. That was my fault. But other than that, but I'm also gonna tell you, you're like, the likelihood, especially watching everything, I'm like, you ain't even see the whole personality. So he's like, but you've got that real personality. So I see a guy, I forgot his name, but he was saying that, and I was like, this is day one. Y'all really about to throw, either you gonna throw your feelings in this, or a lot of this is going to be hurting. This is gonna be good TV. That's all. I knew that. I watched, I was like, now this is gonna be some good TV. What was it? Once I was cracking up. I think it was Mackenzie and I can't remember the guy's name. If you remember his name, please comment it. They were sitting and talking. This man was looking at her boobs. She was like, and I love sports. And he looked, and then he looked at her and was like, you're my dream girl. I was like, did you just watch her titties bounce and just look and say that? And then I'm all for confidence. I really am. Trey came through. He was like, I'm Trey. Like, he was feeling like Trey Songz. He was like, I'm about to finish stealing your girl. Like, he came in confident. And as people, we like confidence. But it was also interesting to see that, like, he came in and swooped what didn't step forward for him. I was like, bro, if I ain't learned nothing in life, and I'm not even talking about the show, I'm talking in general, don't push yourself where you may not be wanted. If they ain't no bed for you, don't make space. Actually, let me take that back. In certain situations, in life and creating opportunities for yourself, go ahead. But in terms of relationships, your name ain't on that lid. Don't open the lid. Now, a moment that did make me smile, I'm not gonna lie, at night, Johnny was just up in his do-rag. I love do-rag. And when he popped out the do-rag, it was a purple. I was like, it's so silky. Okay, like back to the, I need Johnny. Like, it was one of those, like, but he had the do-rag, and it was funny. He was like, it was the middle of the night. I loved it. I don't know what it is with him in these scenes, but it comes out great. He's just like up at night looking into the stars, looking for love. I was like, sir, you real sexy and dramatic, but it's cool. I could deal with it. He was just sitting in the dark, and then everybody else just knocked out, and there's him up just looking into the stars. My stupid self, I'll be in the cut like, all you had to say was Alana. I'll be asleep like, yes. It was like during that whole process when he was looking around for people, no lie, it was frustrating me, but not in a bad, like, frustrated at her. It was just at the situation. I'm looking like, yo, you gonna hit Justine with some time? Like, Johnny, come on, get Justine some time. He wasn't, and I was just like, come on, man, come on, man. It was, I think a lot of us were like, come on, man, come on. Is anybody, are you even gonna give her time? Like, first off, television time, but also just time, period. Because he was saying like he liked the damsel in distress. I was looking like, I know a beautiful chocolate damsel in freaking distress right now. Where is you at? You're not, come on, man. Like, your resume, what you wrote down on this resume is not adding up, because there is somebody in distress. There's a damsel. And you heal queens, and I mean, we got a queen right here who's in distress. Like, help, come on. But I was getting annoyed because when she was like saying and talking with Jeremiah, she was like, oh, like, I just want to see where this goes. I was looking like, sis, I done been down that road, and all I'm gonna tell you is it ain't going nowhere. It's not taking it slow. No, go with the flow. No, like, I'm telling you, I'm literally telling you, if anybody says those things to you, go find your new, find new. It's focus on yourself. That's the line. Focus on yourself. And I was just like, you should have sat that man down from day, like, right then and there. And I was hoping she was just pulling that energy and be like, sir, I didn't forget, so I'm gonna go get to know other people. I don't know if she did or not, because that's another thing, they don't always show you the whole day. So she could have literally went and speak to other people. They don't show you. But I really hope she did, but I'm not sure. But I really wish and hope she snaps into that energy of, excuse me, do you see this? I mean, she had ponytail. She came in first with the hair down. I was like, girl, okay. And then same day, nighttime, she pulled this up. I said, so you came prepared, because I don't know about you, but I had some gel braids under my hair, so you wasn't finna you wasn't finna see that. But she said, oh, you thought I came with one style? Sir, nighttime. And switched it up for the nighttime. So I was just like, sis, I want you to just go out there and cut that convo short and be like, sir, let me get to know you. Because at this point, if what you're looking for and physically looking at ain't it, at this point, go find some personalities. Go find them. Go find some personalities that you can rock with, that you can build with, or that you could just vibe with, period. Because now as I'm watching and knowing from the experience of, you really pay attention to things, you pay attention to people. I'm not gonna lie, after I left Love Island and watched myself and really was like, whoa, so that's what's going on, the things that I should have noticed, but I was too busy in my head instead of really watching people's body language, watching, like, really watch the room. Everybody's showing you who they are and what they're about. Watch the room. But also, it can be hard to watch the room when you're in your head and you're in a brand new place, and it is a little social experimenty. But when you watch the room, oh, you see everything during the game. That kiss the game with the cards, that I picked up on. I picked that up on quick. I was like, why are you not sitting next to her in the game? That's your couple. Whether y'all homies cool or not, that's your couple. Like, you know, sit next to her. He didn't. He placed himself in between two different women. So notice when the card games happen, at times he would be like, and slip so that he could kiss whoever was on his side. But none of the people on his side was Justine. Very noticeable. Leave that man alone. If we even were to say, which I know would be like, Alana, really? Like the conversation, colorism and things of that nature, being black women on the shows. But even if we took those conversations and separated that out and really said straight up, it's just, is it somebody who he's interested in? Just not somebody who's interested in, and it had nothing to do with color. Even if we put that out, because that could potentially, I don't think, I don't know. But if that is the case, I thought would be just person to person, he's not interested. I don't care if they fall, nah, bruh. Step in, apply pressure to any one of those other couples. Apply pressure. I don't care. At least you could say that you did something instead of sitting behind somebody else, because that is something that really did make me mad. I think that made me the most upset, was that, wow, I went home up under, following after some dude and believing some dude, not believing and going with myself and giving myself a chance by being like, wow, I'm sorry, I know you're feeling that, but you know what, he's kind of cute to me, skirt. Or, you know what, I like his eyes too, so I'm sorry, I know y'all talking and stuff like that, aren't you with that? It don't matter. Like, let me speak to you. I know I am, but I also want to speak to him too. Like, even if you ain't even that interested, get that conversation going, get that light, because you might not know. I'm telling you, it's something about a confident black woman that is sexy. I don't know, seriously, when you really own the room, it's something about somebody who can own a room, period. And if you pull up and own a room, that is what, be that. Don't just let people sit around, and this is not even for her, this is for anybody, period. Don't just let people walk around the room and be around you. Monitor you at any time, and everybody has their own world. You in your own world, everybody living in it. Now I know better. if I could tell her anything, I would just tell her own that room. I understand, I get it, they don't want to talk to you, but pull up on them like they do. Pull up on them like, if not me, then who? I don't know nobody if it's not me. Like, I mean, we're not supposed to be singing that man's song right now, but I'm just saying, if it ain't nobody, like, if not, then who? Like, who else? I want her to walk through, like, who else? Especially when she pulled that ponytail. I was like, who else? Who else is pulling up with a ponytail? Suit. In there. Use your shoulders. You got lips, boo. Really? Talk slow with them. Like, girl, put some baby oil on your arms. Just glisten. And just lightly, delicately place your hands down. And really? Don't play with these dudes. They also mad young. Actually, not all of them. The women are a lot older than the dudes, but especially the guys are pretty young. I think, what, Johnny, who looks like a man, is like a baby. He's 22, like me. I think the other one's 22 as well. Baby. Like, girl, put them in their Pampers and send them to bed. Give them some hot milk. That's what you need. Just get some hot milk. Send them to bed. Run that room. I hope she does. Everybody's kissing day one. I don't know how to feel about these kisses. I don't. Corona going around. Let me stop. But no, it was interesting to see so many kisses, and especially when like Trey kissed Carrington's girl. But like, we didn't even know you were into her. I thought you was into Sally. I think that's her name. Like, come on, like, what are you doing? Like, but also I couldn't be mad because he told us who he was. He said, people think I'm a player, and they're right. So I was just like, I mean, I think he told us what we were in for. I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little upset and sad for Justine. I'm feeling like this house is about to get crazy, and I also know they're doing Casa more, and I'm just like, heartbeat. Like, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good TV, and I can't wait to see what happens. So thank you for coming in with me and hearing my opinion on episode 1. It is a little lengthy, but I mean, comment if you see something I say, you like, girl, stop, put the time, comment back. Let me know how you feel to that comment, because I'm gonna be commenting back, because this is it makes me miss the villa though. I'm not even gonna lie. I wish I could go back and just step in with that no pull up on them and be like, what's up, sis? Like, he don't wanna lose me to another man in these streets. Like, literally, that's how I'm feeling lately. What ifs. But yes, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on the gram, follow me on Twitter, because I'm sometimes tweeting during the time. I hope you enjoyed this, and next video coming very soon, because I'm keeping up with y'all. We keeping up with this, because this is crazy. This is madness to me. The way I'm watching it too, I'm watching it from a different eye. This is madness. This is madness. Peace.